about Rodney's.
What side do you want this? Left or right?
This side.
And
This side.
3, 2, 1, and we're live.
Put your bottle,
Alright,
your drink on there.
Hi, I'm Billy, the artist slash contractor.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Brandon, the straight edge.
Brandon, the traveler slash car salesman.
Buy a Kia.
And we also have in the room,
Teleport.
and
Hummus.
Capture.
but who are you? Let's do intros.
Oh, I'm Kevin. We're doing the intro.
You're up. You're,
Hold on.
You do it. You do it better.
Okay,
you're
ready?
Kevin who?
Punch.
Alright, so today on the episode, we got Taylor Port. We got 3 ice cubes in a nice glass. Pouring it for Kevin. Here we go. Action. There you go.
You can hear the cubes crack.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Thanks
All
to
right,
Blue Yeti. That's
Take
the
it-
sound effects of the day. SFX.
taking my shoes off to get the stinky feet situation started.
Mine are already off, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
They don't smell that bad today.
No.
These are new socks.
Also, we got sponsored roasted red pepper hummus.
Yeah, brought to you by...
Hummus.
So which is organic? Is it the carrots or is it the hummus?
Carrots are officially, organic, which means, I don't know.
With no pesticides.
Well,
shit
one
like
cool
that,
thing
right?
about all the produce up here is it's all really good. It's all like Amish.
It's probably from North Philly, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, out here near Lancaster, Pennsylvania, it's some of the best produce, probably on the northeast part of the country. The Amish are incredible farmers. They're
Well,
like,
meat too.
and yeah, all their farming.
Oh, they massage the cows up here. They treat it like the Wagyu.
They do more than
You know,
massage them.
Fun fact about cows. You know what it means when they're lying down?
They're sleeping? No, they sleep standing
No,
up.
it means something like.
Oh,
Geology.
they're tired.
No, it's gonna rain. When you drive by a farm, notice if the cows are laying down, it's gonna rain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, moving on.
What do you want to hug?
No, I'm trying
So
to...
wait, you're saying when the cows lay down, it's gonna rain?
That's what
How
it means.
far out? A week, a day, an hour?
Today.
So it's gonna rain that day if I
That
catch
day,
a cow laying.
within 24
What if
hours,
the
probably.
what if the fucking cow's just tired?
What, for being milked all day?
Yeah, what if he's being tired? Or his buddy's like, yo, it's not raining, get up.
So all that fancy meteorology equipment, they don't need any of that.
Just put a fucking cow in the newsroom.
Yeah, or just drive by a farm and go, yep, it's going to rain today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're pretty sure we had 4 cows confirmed laying in the pasture. We're going to get about 4 to 6 inches of rain. So,
Is that how they judge how many inches you're getting? By how many cows are laying down?
Yeah, each cow is an inch. And if you got 6 to 10 cows down, then you got a mad cow disease problem.
Or a tsunami's coming.
What's the disease you get from cows? It's like a dementia.
Salmonella.
I thought that was like chicken
Oh, that's,
poultry.
that's chicken.
Yeah, it's like
Poultry. Why do they call it poultry? Why not just call it chicken?
because I think poultry is like all kinds of fawn birds, like
Oh.
quail and
Okay.
squab
Duck.
and pigeon,
Everything's
duck.
poultry.
Yeah, anything like a
Duck
bird.
is good.
Okay, and then what
You had
falls
duck?
what falls under beef besides cow? Not deer. Is it just
That's
cow?
not beef.
No, that'd be
I
venison.
guess it's
It's
beef.
meat.
Yeah, venison is it's just meat. It's a meat.
So beef, though, is just any. What does it
See, if you had your computer, you could.
No, we're
Google it.
not. Today we're not googling anything. We're using our minds to solve these
We're
things.
hitting you with all kinds of stupidity tonight.
This is raw talent.
Oh yeah, we got the Taylor Port open.
Yeah, we just said that.
It's
Did
been a
you?
few-
I don't
it's
think
been
you
a few
said
weeks.
that.
I
was-
introed the Taylor Port and I poured it here and everything.
Well, I remember you pouring it. I wasn't sure. If
I
you
introed that. I introed the roasted pepper. We're really trying hard to get a fucking what's it called?
Sponsor?
Sponsor.
Yeah,
No one wrote back yet.
we'll get there.
We're wearing Beats headphones, and what do you got?
Bose.
Bose, Beats,
Bose.
Bose, Mac, Apple, Clock. We got everything. Camping chairs.
Vitamins.
Yeah.
Did
Soft
you just say
edge.
something out there? Candy?
I can't hear
I
shit.
think she said, and chocolate. I was like, wait.
It's the port.
It's the port. It does twist the names a bit.
It kind of rolls off the tongue too.
How's it sound through that?
It sounds good.
It sounds cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who we haven't mentioned in this podcast yet?
What? Oh. Delroy Lindo. Can't hear it.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't find a good
We
clip.
need
of it.
the.
What Brothers Love? Oh, it was hard to find it. I had hit like a torrent. a brother's love is.
Forward, Atlan. Things I told you I never.
You ain't gonna find it.
Tell me about Kevin. What kind of... Here. Good. This thing with my brother's over. It's over.
You ain't gonna find it, man.
Oh, I forgot about this guy, the weird Irish guy. Remember?
That's the carpenter.
Oh, the carpenter.
The carpenter dude, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like
We
William
made the
Dafoe.
caskets.
He actually looks a lot like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Oddly.
I think it's actually his cousin.
It probably... Oh, you know who is Nicolas Cage's cousin? Jason Schwartzman?
Fuck's that?
Or is that... No.
The transporter?
No, the guy who's in all those, like the Royal Tenenbaums, not the, what the hell is that director's name? That did, like, Life Aquatic, like...
Yeah. I don't remember
Jason
his name.
Schwartzman, I think.
He's the actor?
Sounds right.
Black hair?
Yeah.
Beard?
Yeah, he's got
Short.
that, he's in that band Phantom Planet.
He wears pants?
Pretty sure everybody wears pants unless they're naked. Brought to you by Taylor Port. Anyway, it is the East Coast, and it is officially like 6 degrees outside right now. We're officially in a winter storm. Alright, so we're coming to you live
I gotta heat my car!
outside here in Downingtown. They say if you stay in the cold for 15 plus minutes, you get frostbite.
Can't breathe!
So don't piss outside.
Fuck that old lady!
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's cold. Like,
The feel was like, with the wind chill, was like 15 below.
I ran to the market to get the port. My hands were like, it felt like someone stabbed me with needles.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, it actually stings, like it hurts. Mm-hmm. So you know, I was talking to my friend, in California, who's like never really experienced snow. And I was saying one really cool thing about when it snows is like when the first blanket of snow lands on everything, and you go outside, everything gets real quiet. It's like almost
Oh,
like
I love
muffled.
that.
You know what I mean? It's like this calmness.
Yeah.
And if you're with someone and you're talking to them, like all you can hear is their voice and maybe a little whistle of wind, but everything's just like softened
It's like
up.
a really good sound studio.
Yeah, it's like an insulated sound studio.
That's what we should do. Get snow from outside and bring it in here.
Well, we should literally
Take the mic outside.
You want to take the mic outside and just see if we can make it happen?
No, we'll die.
All right, we're outside now. It's we're just doing this for the show here. It shows true dedication.
My damn port froze.
Hey, you ever see where they take like a cup of water, throw it in the sky, and it just turns to ice instantly?
Straight powder.
Yeah, that will probably happen. It's that cold outside right now.
Straight fucking powder.
All right, so we're on episode 10 now, and one thing I want to do,
So good.
I want to say,
Love that
is
noise.
that
So good.
Episode 10, that's a big milestone.
Oh yeah.
yeah, Kevin didn't even think we would get past episode 5, and now we're double that. And on
I honestly didn't think we get past like 3.
Really? It's not just me. What did you think? Honestly.
I think I pushed it a little bit.
You guys.
Yeah, shout out to him
impressive.
for driving, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
shout out to me for driving.
Every time.
You did come in clutch on that. Like, I'm surprised you guys come in and go, come on for podcast. I'm like, what?
Because sometimes I can help out for gas and sometimes I can't.
Yeah, well, you told me you were helping out tonight on the way back, so he said
It's a kid only all day.
also, I want to say that we've covered a lot of ground. This is, when you do this thing, it's like 3 friends or 2 brothers and a really close friend that's like a brother sitting in a room just having really deep conversations. But there's like on the other side of it, there's friends and then random people that just listen to this thing. And what's cool about that is I look at the statistics. And just in the U.S. alone, like we've covered quite a bit of the map. We've got Pennsylvania, Ohio, Maryland, Illinois, California, Delaware, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Missouri, New York, Oregon, Virginia, and then 4 viewers from other. Don't know where other is. But also, we have a
Wait, where's the other?
I don't know. I guess it's just like those little hillbilly
That's on the other
towns.
side of flat Earth.
Yeah.
Is that like Hawaii or
I don't know.
Alaska? You know how it doesn't...
I think they would come up. But another thing that's kind of cool is we have a listener in Ireland, which I told the group about today. So shout out to the guy in Ireland, Conor McGregor.
Rise up lights.
If you're
That's
out
awesome.
there, send us a case of Guinness and we'll keep bringing you quality content because we can't drink this Taylor Port shit forever.
I wasn't even filming.
Nah, that's fucking me.
I never hit record.
Well,
Is that the worst feeling?
we're still recording the podcast though. Hey,
Was it
over
a
here.
promo?
Yeah, McGregor. Thanks, bud.
Yeah. Is it as cold in Ireland as it is here?
Oh, no, mate. That's Australia.
It was cold in Australia too. Remember, like there was a couple nights where it was fucking brutally cold.
Oh, yeah. 12
Like-
pasties
Oh yeah, up there when we parked on
down
that.
there.
Yeah, but we were kind of on a mountain. We were like at the top of a hilly mountain. And we
Oh,
pulled.
man.
They didn't want to stay in a hostel. Brandon Precious didn't want to put out the $15. They were like, Brandon was like,
Sounds about right.
Brandon was like, wait, 15? Let me think. We've only budgeted 9, so no, we'll sleep in the van. So then Hack and I are like, all right, I guess we're sleeping in the van too.
Oh, fuck, man. We'll sleep in the van.
Yeah, so we did. It was
It's fucking van life. Man.
And you guys slept with the heat on the car ride. We never did that.
and the
Yeah,
little
but you
mini-
guys could like cuddle together. He's not.
Oh, they cuddle together, dude.
We literally had 2 sets of blankets, 2 sets of pillows, and would just both shoot to the corner of the thing. And we were hugging the metal
But see,
siding.
I feel
of
like
it.
if we went and it was that situation, we would like spoon each other.
No.
Oh, for
I
sure.
only spooned with Kevin one time, and that's when we watched Shooting Stars out in a field, smoked like 6 blunts, and then
You guys really spoon?
well, all right, here's the
No, we weren't
context.
spoon. We were like.
We
laying
cuddled up
back
under a
to back.
blanket. Yeah, we
That's
were on a
good.
blanket. Yeah, we
No,
were
it
supposed
wasn't spooning.
Wasn't-
We weren't on
you're-
our side because we
Yeah.
were staring at the stars.
My dick wasn't in his butt, if that's what you're trying to say.
His was in yours?
I'm always the picture.
That was dope. We saw like
Yeah, we saw true shooting stars, like,
Like
beautiful.
20
I know
20
you
per
guys.
hour, it
You
was
guys
dope.
told me the story a million times.
It looked like fireworks in
And
the
I'm
sky.
upset
Maybe it was
with
just
that.
fireworks. Maybe it was like, yeah, we'll get them with these fireworks today. And we're like, this is so amazing. Cuddling each
Like,
other.
look at them 2 queers down there.
It's just some hillbillies throwing sparklers over their shed. And we were just so stoned we didn't know any different. Like, this is amazing. I
so
love it.
we had to drive out of the city
Yeah.
because the pollution was so bad.
Yeah, and just all the city lights.
Yeah, and we were just in like a schoolyard, grassy area, and there was this light behind us that kept going on. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was flickering.
Like every 15 to 20 minutes, this light
Yeah,
would go on
sure.
and scare the shit out of us. Yeah.
It was cool though because I think that was the first time I ever saw like a star shower. The only other time I saw a star shower like that was when I was on the West Coast. I think it was in Utah.
Why are you calling it a star shower? It's a meteor shower.
Meteor shower, sorry. Was it a meteor shower?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they are.
Yeah, okay. So the only other time I ever saw that was I camped on the Colorado River in Utah, which I think you guys are going to do, which is just a really... like,
That's gonna be fucking amazing.
it's the sky at night is so brilliant. Like the star, like the whole sky is just filled with crystals, and then you see these just stars and shit, or meteors just shooting through the sky. And I remember I told you guys this story before, but I went in the Colorado River. Pretty sure I was on psychedelic mushrooms at the time.
100%.
And just laid out in the river, and the whole Colorado River was just lined with bullfrogs. So you just
Whoa.
heard them ribbiting, and you'd see their orange eyes glowing.
Did you cook any?
No.
Frog's good.
Funny story about cooking though. So me,
It's like chicken.
so me,
Poultry.
so me and the one guy, Ethan was his name. We stayed at the campsite, which is like it's not even a campsite. It's literally just like.
Are you gonna bring that with you on your road trip?
And the 2 other people that we were road tripping with, they're like, all right, we're gonna go out and get food. So they left, and then me and Ethan were there like 3 hours.
You got frogs right there.
I don't really like. I'm not even.
Have you had to try to catch a frog before? It's not easy.
This is gonna.
Oh, I've caught many frogs.
Crickets.
Many frogs. Up the Poconos. In mud. They like mud.
It's cold.
And I've eaten many frogs. Frogs are delicious. Hit them with a little salt, a little pep, give them a little crisp and a little oil. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of the Colorado River and bullfrogs, the Colorado River toad, also known as the Sonoran Desert toad, is found in northern Mexico and the southwestern United States. Its toxin, as an exudate of glands within the skin, contains 5-MeO-DMT and
Ooh.
bufetamine.
Oh, that's where they find DMT. It's from frogs.
Yeah, all right. So the natural form of DMT is in the legs, in the glands, in the frogs. So what they do is they take a pane of glass, they squeeze the leg, and it like pusses out, almost
Yeah.
like popping a pimple.
Yeah.
Then they rub the leg on the glass, okay?
And they snort it.
You can. I don't know. No, you can't snort it. You have to heat it. The same way, because weed is also, it's not activated. The psychoactive is not activated until you heat it. Okay, so what they do is they excrete the pus or the whatever from the glands, the DMT. They dry it out, then they scrape it with like a razor blade, and it turns this white powder. And you smoke that, and then you go into a pure. That's pure natural DMT. You can.
That's organic.
I would do that. That sounds.
That's the strongest DMT on earth. There's nothing stronger than that.
Seems pretty natural.
You're gonna.
It's organic DMT.
They say if you don't believe in God or whatever you think God is,
Here we go.
it will not only make you a believer, but it will show you what it really is. No books, no books, no bullshit.
Will it show you about Harry Potter?
No, that's Harry Potter's a story. This is the reality. It'll show you the universe. It'll show you the flip side of the universe. Yup. I've never done
God's in that picture.
the 5-MeO DMT, but I've done
Check the
ayahuasca. Yeah, a little different.
Our Ireland post got 10 likes already. 15
We got fans in Ireland, dude.
Oh, damn, look at that. Refresh. Cool.
Nice.
Oh, I thought that was yours.
So, Irish gentlemen, if you listen to our show, which would be really dope, shoot us a text or an email.
In English.
They speak English in Ireland? Well, they speak Gaelic. I think they know
It's
English.
not Gaelic. It's, how to say it? Gaelic or some shit?
Gaelic.
Gaelic.
It's garlic.
Yeah.
No offense. We love Irish
We just
people.
lost him. Who's gone?
Yeah, don't leave. Stick around. And shoot us, like, go on our Instagram at Definitely Not a Podcast, no spaces or underscores. Send us a direct message. Just
It
give
says
us
how many come from Ireland, right?
just one. You're the only human in Ireland that's ever heard our show.
That's pretty impressive.
We need you to spread the word about Definitely Not a Podcast and let the rest of Ireland know that Americans are not all douchebags like our president.
We'll send you a bottle of port if you...
I would actually love to have him on a phone call. If we can figure out like how he can contact us.
Link us up. Yeah, link up. We will call
That would
you.
be awesome.
We will make a long distance Skype call or whatever we got to do.
This guy calling, he's like, listen, man, but it was trash. I hated it.
Yeah.
He's
The only person we'd rather have on the show, other than you, Irish human, is Delroy Lindo.
Yeah, he's top of the list. He's number
top
one.
of the list. Yeah.
Delroy Lindo.
Once we get, how about this? Once we get Delroy Lindo on the show, that will be the pinnacle of the show. It's not going to get any better. That's our last episode.
Yeah, that's the peak.
That's when DNAP is retired. We might do anher podcast, but this show's done once Delroy.
He might
jumps
just come on for us to stop talking.
And if you could come on the show and literally say into the microphone, "A brother's love is a brother's love."
That would be it. That'd be the highlight of our life.
That would make my life. That would make my life so much better. Yeah. So shout out Delroy Lindo and shout out to Ireland and Guinness. We love Guinness. I'm not a big fan.
I actually hate Guinness.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Everyone
No
says
offense, dude. It's American Guinness, not Ireland Guinness.
exactly because Guinness is imported, right?
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
they send that shit to us real shitty.
Yeah.
So when we go there, we're like, oh, we got to stay in
Fuck
Ireland.
the Americans.
It probably tastes
Yeah.
totally different to us.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. Like ours is shit, and theirs is delicious.
Yeah.
But ours might be delicious, and theirs might be shit to them.
Well, from what I've heard from everyone that's been to Ireland, like the first thing they say is the Guinness there is so much better. It's so much crisper,
What do the Irish people
sharper.
say that have our Guinness?
Shit,
Are you
shit Guinness. I can't drink your Guinness in the United States. It's dog shit Guinness.
They probably don't even try. They just come
Come
with a
to Ireland.
Budweiser. Like
Yeah.
Budweiser's amazing.
I like the Budweiser, but the Guinness here, it's not really Guinness. That was not bad. I almost got the accent down.
That's actually pretty good.
A little stereotypical, but it'll get there. You drink a
It's
little
not
Irish
stereotypical,
whiskey.
it's truthful.
A little Powers
That's how it
Irish
sounds.
whiskey.
Just like we sound like this.
I made him sound like a leprechaun.
Well, that's where it came from.
The Fighting Irish. Yeah. The Irish people are cool, man.
From the distance.
All right, so let's pick it up. So,
I like how our roles changed. Like I used to have to keep it on the tracks. Now you're kind of doing it, which
Yeah.
I like. I like the
yeah.
the change of positions
off
here.
the rails on a crazy train.
You should bring your guitar next time.
I thought
Oh,
about
that'd be
that.
good. You could just do an outro on your guitar live every time. Different. Or however
That's
that
a
sounds.
cool idea, and
Yeah,
I could
you-
just leave it here.
And me and Kevin could just do a little maraca, a little tambourine,
Okay.
and then you just do a couple strings.
Yeah, like a
And then we
little
go,
solo.
this is the DNAP. And then we sign off.
Yo, you know what? DNA podcast. DNAP.
Oh, DNA podcast. Oh.
Definitely not a podcast. It's DNA podcast.
Yeah, DNA podcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
DNA.
DNA.
DNAP. DNAP.
I like that.
There's many
We got
things.
DNA in our name.
All right. You know, one thing I'll
where's
admit
the
on the show.
blaze, man? Shout
Look
out
how
to
close
the
your elbow
blaze.
was, okay? It's got to be down on the board. Do I have to cap you next?
I don't think any of us were in love with the name Definitely Not a Podcast.
Nah, trash.
But,
I'd like to save it for the podcast. I still
Yeah.
think that should be our name.
Yeah, but it can't be. It's
Right.
taken. DNAP is taken. Definitely Not a Podcast
And
is taken.
DEENAP is probably taken.
Yeah, on Facebook.
Who cares?
Yeah, what do we care? We just do this for giggles.
Yeah, but it's still a thing. It's a thing that we do. Like, we sit in a room and we just talk. Probably, I don't know if it's the same way we would talk if there wasn't a mic or we weren't doing a show. But it's kind of cool that we have we talk about sometimes deep shit. Sometimes we talk about silly stuff, but sometimes we talk about deep things: politics, religion, life, love, all that shit. Drugs, yeah, port, and who knows what's gonna come out. I don't think a lot of those topics would come out. All right, that's enough. It's like that scene in Austin Powers where he just keeps peeing. It's like, when's he gonna stop peeing?
Yeah.
What happened to Mike Myers?
Oh, he's still relevant.
Is he?
No.
No, he's like, I wonder if he's super old now.
He collected his cash, rolled out.
I keep banging that table.
It's just like Borat. What the fuck's his real name?
Sacha Baron
Baron Cohen. Like, he did that shit and then he just, like, disappeared.
Yeah, he made millions, married a super hot chick with his ugly ass beak.
That's what Mike Myers did.
The Ali G show was good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was before he did the movies.
And Borat.
That was before Borat though.
Borat was a character on Ali G.
Yeah, Ali G was the name of the show.
And he did Bruno too. Remember Bruno? Like,
Bruno was great.
That was fun.
They were all great.
Yeah.
It was a phenomenal show. Yeah, he banked in. He rolled out. I mean, he got to the point to where he can't do it anymore.
He kind of pioneered just after Jackass that thing where they like prank people on the streets or
Yeah.
like he was pranking people, but he was also acting. He was in character, so it took the prank even further.
He was making them look stupid.
Yeah, but he also made people from Kazakhstan look stupid, which is the character Borat that he played was a guy from Kazakhstan.
Yeah, but he made fun of everyone.
Yeah, but he's
Made
like,
fun
in
of
my
Jewish
country
people.
we have first goat and then oil and then the woman. Like saying things like that. It's like, it's a little tart. But, whatever, that's what he
Well,
did.
plus you can't do that now because everyone will get triggered.
Dude,
You
don't
know?
even get me started. I was thinking about this. Podcasts are probably the only forum for just free open thinking now. You can't comedy. You can't do that because you're in front of an audience.
Yeah.
You got a live
there's
audience.
No comment box on podcasts, so you can't really hate
There
on
is,
it.
but nobody uses them. Not on ours anyway.
Is there?
Yeah, you can leave comments on our Podbean. You can.
Yeah, but not on iTunes.
On that podcast app, you can.
Can you?
Not per episode, only like for the overall show.
We need to get on Castbox.
Oh, here we
We
go.
need to get on Castbox, Spreaker.
Well, what are you doing? Get on it.
Do it.
I do the. I edit the shows.
You don't edit shit.
I edit promos. Kevin's doing social. You can do it.
Look at his fucking face.
You still gotta do the animations. You're falling behind.
No, that's never getting done.
That's a lot of work.
Animations would have been so good.
Yeah, it would change everything.
That shit would have been
You gotta reach
fire.
out to that dude again. Like, you change your mind?
I don't want to do it.
Let's just hire some intern to do it. Feed him fucking hummus and carrots.
Yeah. Why don't you get an intern at the dealership and then we'll just set him up with a computer? Be like, all right, fuck the dealership. I'll take care of whatever you're supposed to be doing here. Just animate. And they're like, animate what? Like, you hire an animator at the car dealership, get the car dealership to pay his salary, and then really he's just working for you doing animation. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
It's a terrible idea.
You need more pork?
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
Yeah.
Kev, you guys, it's not grape juice.
Give me a little pork
tastes
pop.
like fucking
You still have some in there.
I got a little touch. Give me a little pork pop.
It's almost gone.
Well, stop drinking so much of it.
It's Kevin.
Give me a pop of the
capped.
pork.
Alright, one more and then it's it.
He said he's capped. First of all, it's like a 12-ounce bottle of pork.
It's a $4 bottle of wine.
This is
Expensive bottle.
This is the only guy I know that can make a bag of pretzel sticks last 3 months.
Where are the pretzel sticks?
He still has them. He's high. He's like, wait, I only have a quarter of a bag
Pull them out
left.
next week.
He's like, I gotta make these last till March when I roll out.
It's expensive supporting you three when you come over.
Here's
Yeah.
some 3-month-old hummus.
No, I just bought this
this
today.
hummus is fresh.
No, no,
This hummus is
it's good actually.
Yeah, get that hummus.
I wanted to try the difference from the one I made.
Sometimes I try and
I like it
peel the
spicy.
outer.
Yeah.
Yours was spicier.
Mine was spicier?
Yeah. This is no spice.
No.
You know, I was thinking about how friggin' kids are willing to like do anything for like views. Like I was thinking like say they found a cure or they found what the cause of cancer was. Right? Say scientists are like, all right, we figured it out. We found out what causes cancer. Y'all ready? Carrots. Don't eat no more carrots. Well, I don't know why it sounds like a country dude. Like, don't eat any more carrots.
Yeah.
And you won't get cancer.
Yeah.
And you know what would happen in an hour from then?
He sounds like an actor in a soap opera.
Don't
eat carrots. Don't eat carrots, Karen.
There would be a
Why is her name Karen?
And there's always a woman named Karen on soap operas.
Karen.
there would be a YouTube challenge of kids eating carrots. Like, hey, I bet you I can eat this carrot and not get cancer.
Carrot challenge. Oh.
Yeah, and they die. But they keep doing it for the views.
There's gonna be a carrot challenge next week.
Yeah. What about these people that will down a whole bottle of alcohol? They'll do a 20. They'll literally take. Everyone
I've
sees
seen
it.
them, yeah.
That's not real.
It's real, man. I've seen them break the seal and do
Yeah.
it.
I've exposed one of them.
Yeah, there are some that are fakes, but some are real, and you could tell because the way their body like turns bright red and all the veins come out. It's like their body's going, "What the fuck did you just put in me?" Alkalines out the ass. Like this is some crazy shit.
That'll kill you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you figure. Okay, so a bottle of vodka is 40%. A bottle of wine is like
It's a whole lot of potatoes.
12 to 15%.
Fuck that.
Yeah. So that's like 4 bottles of wine.
Want some snow cat?
Yeah, like you're putting your
Oh,
body
yeah.
through some serious damage.
Shh. Yeah, that picked up nice. Real nice. How's it over there in No Talk Land? Having a good time out
You gotta
there?
open one of those. That'll sound good.
Do you want one?
Like-
Here, you do it.
Unravel it.
Here.
So
banging,
Kevin's future ex-wife gave us a bag full of candy.
She listens to this episode.
I know. Hey, Rebecca, right? Hey, Rebecca, thank you for listening to our show. Listen, if you don't mind, could you give us a 5-star rating on iTunes and maybe drop us a comment? That'd be great.
All right, here I'm opening this candy for her.
That was so.
Oh,
Kevin heard it like.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, straight Hollywood cinematics over here.
oh yeah.
Or Foley sounds. So that there's actually people, that's what they're called. People that do sound effects in movies, they're called Foley artists. And they do weird shit, like they make like footsteps in a movie, things you wouldn't think
I
about.
got an idea for a game show.
Shoot.
You blindfold him,
Uh
and you fucking make sound effects.
huh. Ooh,
You'll have
guess
to
what it is.
Right.
Oh.
Episode of Blindfolded America.
All right, episode 11. We're gonna do the blindfold, figure this out
Boom, boom, boom.
thing.
So what happens? What do you do?
So you close your eyes, and then I open something,
Yeah.
or move something, or touch something on here to where it can make the sound, and you have to figure out what it is.
Remember that show where they put people
Like
in
this.
the dark and it's
What is this sound?
Yo, let me do it. Cause I got the headphones. I know how to. All right, ready?
Oh my god.
Oh wait, hold on.
There you go.
Oh!
I know it was unloaded. Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know, that's a Glock 40, also known as the Glock, the G27. What is it?
You should be like, that was
Glock 27?
a book. Huh?
Glock 27?
G23.
It's Glock 23. So the 23 is the 40, I guess the 27 is the 45?
Yeah, so if any of you fucks try and come down to D-Town to mess with our show, like you in Ireland over there, we got the G23.
Yeah, don't you get spunky out there in Ireland, think you can just come and show up.
Bring your damn Guinness up
Yo,
here.
how dope would it be if he just knocked at the door when he kicks a Guinness? Like, I'm here, guys. Like, oh shit, I didn't know it was like that. He's
I actually
like,
love your shows.
yeah, the Irish dollar's up right now, so those flights to New York are cheap.
That's true.
Come out, man. Come hang out with us. We'll fill you up on about a half a glass of Taylor Port.
Bring your own chair.
Six pretzel sticks later, you'll have a great time.
Maybe some scraps of hummus left.
Yeah. I was gonna say we supply you with potatoes, but that would be kind of racist.
No, I like potatoes.
Potatoes
Everyone
are
likes
good.
potatoes.
Irish,
Homemade Irish
I don't
potatoes?
think the Irish people in Ireland know what Irish potatoes are. Those little coconut balls with the cinnamon on
It's
them.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
No,
Of course
that-
they know what they are.
They're just balls.
No, I think that's like an American Irish thing. I don't think that's an Irish thing. I don't know. I don't
Like
know
egg
any
rolls?
Irish-
Bring it up. Bring it up.
I don't know. Right?
Bring it up.
I'm not looking that up. Are
Bring it
Irish
up.
potatoes really Irish?
It's gonna pull up baked potatoes.
No, it's gonna pull up their origin or whatever.
Are Irish potatoes from Ireland? It popped up.
See, of course. Or not Irish. Told you.
What? Irish potatoes are not Irish. They are a type of white potato from South America, which are forever associated with the infamous potato disease famine. Wait, no, that's not it.
That took a turn. Well, we got the Idaho potatoes. Those shits are fire.
That's
Banging.
Yeah, whatever. So I don't think they're Irish. Hey, sir, if you hear us out there, call in and let us know. Just had a new guest show up.
we thought you were the Irish.
I still won?
Yo,
You fucking think this is?
Yo, we all
Come invade our show like that.
We all paused. We were all like, we all looked at the doors. We were all like sweating and just fat.
Shit,
We're in the zone. We got our feet out.
yeah, she couldn't talk. She was holding her breath from the smell.
It smells like your feet and hummus.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
What belongs to you, but others use it more than you do?
Your time?
No.
What?
Kev?
Say it again.
What belongs to you, but others use it more than you do?
What is it?
Kev?
I don't know.
Your name.
Good.
That's a riddle of the day. Brought to you by Roasted Red Pepper Hummus.
A woman named Karen has 5 children. She names her first child January, her second child February, her third child March, and her fourth child April. What is the name of her 5th child?
November.
Nope.
January, February,
Kevin?
March, April. Oh, May.
Nope.
Wait, she has 5 childs?
What is the name of her 5th child?
Is her name?
Kevin got, see, he's fat. He's quick on the uptake. I said it. I told you. I was like, who's on first? What's on second?
Say it again.
I said, what is the name of her 5th child? I was telling you.
Not asking you.
Because I was saying.
Wait, no. Say the whole thing again.
I said January's the name of the first child, February's the name of the second, March is the
Start
third.
from the beginning. Say it
Shut,
again.
I'm not doing it again.
Just one more time. I gotta catch it.
No.
Because there was a flaw.
No, there wasn't.
There was a flaw.
There's no flaw.
I said what? I was telling you.
But
I wasn't asking
Redo
you.
the story.
Karen has 5 kids.
Fuck that old
Fuck that old lady. Yeah. Shout out to Karen. Thanks for listening.
Wait, ready?
Yo, it is as hot
It
as
is
hell
hot.
in
It's
here.
the port.
I think
I
Brandon
bumped the
up.
heat up. You guys were icicles.
It was 6.
Humans are never satisfied. It's too hot. It's too cold. It's too humid. It's too dry. You know.
I know. So they complain.
It's too quiet here. It's too loud in here.
Do dogs complain?
No, dogs just lick themselves and just chill until
They're
you
just like-
feed them.
That's
Dogs
why they
are-
don't complain, because they can lick themselves.
Dogs are as zen as like a Buddhist monk. They're just like, yeah.
Until they rip your face
If you
off.
could lick your dick, would you complain? No.
I don't know.
That's a good point.
I mean, there's people out there that can give themselves fellatio. Like they're so
you would
flexible.
know.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Like, hack?
I don't know.
Do that shit to himself? Is that what he did in Australia?
He'd have to bend quite a bit to get that little peanut. He'd be doing a full pretzel to get that little guy. He told me one time, I was like, yo, I can't bang these hookers out here, man. I was like, why? He's like, I got a little dick, man. I was like, how tall is it? He was like, it's real small. And I was like, hey, that's not me. Yeah, I mean, you know, I kind of feel for Asian men.
Well, to them, to the women, that's all they know.
Yeah.
So it's big.
This is going to sound, I don't know if I should say this on the podcast because I always say vulgar shit, but different cultures of the females in those cultures, their vagina size matches up to the typical culture, male culture's penis.
Oh.
So Asian women have smaller vaginas.
It makes sense.
It's true though.
It makes sense.
I've done research,
With the men,
much research.
you'd have to gauge both sides though to match it up.
Nah, I didn't gauge both sides. I just got a general consensus from the male side. The
Just
other
what they're
side-
telling you. Oh, you much bigger, honey. Yeah.
Yeah. Leave the money on the counter. Fuck that. So I was telling Kevin today, so for anyone listening on the show, I transitioned into contracting. I've been all over the place. I've worked for people. I've worked for myself. I'm working for myself right now, trying to get traction with that. I plan on working pretty heavy between now and through the end of March, and then I want to do a trip at the end of March. And then after that, I'm going to...
trip where?
I don't know yet. Because you guys are leaving. Kevin's talking about leaving. I'm like, you know
He
what?
ain't going nowhere. What, Delaware?
I'm not saying shit about Delaware.
Now, listen, I like to keep my options open.
First he was going to Alaska.
Yeah, why was he going to Alaska?
Then he was doing
Let's
cross-
put it out there.
Because I went and had an amazing time and was hooked.
Then he was doing cross country. Now he's going to Delaware.
I can go wherever I want.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
He's a vagabond, man.
That's the beauty of it.
He's a gypsy.
Just like you can go wherever the fuck
Living
you
life
want.
like a gypsy, that's not even a song.
America.
America, yeah, it's a cool thing about America. Anyone that's from this country that complains, like, don't forget that. In this country, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
That's a good point.
You can do anything you want here. There's other countries where those options aren't even available.
Yeah, you can't even leave the country.
You can literally
North Korea.
think about it. Think about just think about like musicians or actors or whatever that came from nothing, had a dream, and now are living like this crazy life. You know, with so much money they can help other people, and they're leaving an impression on the entire world. And shit like that can really only happen in a place like that that's as lucrative.
I've
as
never had the need to complain about America. Like, I know a lot of people that do. And I feel like, is it because I've never
He
been
wants out so bad.
Yeah, I don't like the American mentality of let's chase the money.
Yeah, but the cool thing is, like, you don't have to have that mentality.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I would say the majority of other people I meet, not you guys excluded, you guys are family, but they're all about that. They're all about the money. They're all about
Hanging around the wrong people.
I've been thinking about that a lot lately.
The cool thing about...
What are you looking at me for?
Because I only hang out with you. I spend like literally like 50 hours a week in that Hyundai. Just sitting in that Hyundai.
It's a
There's a
studio.
pile of the trash that I left in the Hyundai.
It's a studio.
It's
Hey,
the
your
studio.
van ain't much better.
No, it's not. It's much worse. There's a huge ladder in
Dude,
the
it
middle of
didn't
the van
even
now.
heat up until we got here.
It literally takes 35 minutes to 40 minutes to heat that van up.
That's ridiculous. Just fix it. That's important.
I fix it all the time. I'm the only one that fixes it. I'm the only one that drives it, so.
Right.
Yeah. No, I just put tires on it. I just did an inspection. I just put oil in it. I just did an oil change.
Yeah, shout out to Sahani Auto.
Yeah, shout out to Selhani Auto. Staffo, who has never listened to an episode of this show, not even his own.
No.
But thanks for coming on. We love you, man. You really helped boost the show into what it is now, which is, I don't know what. It's something.
We're global.
We are global. We can say we're global now.
Yeah. We're global.
Well,
Yeah.
we're just across the pond.
We're overseas.
We're global.
overseas.
Global podcast.
It's huge.
And it's thanks to you, Irishman.
Think about how hard that was. Remember when, like...
wanna-
I'm going to call him
Hamish.
Hamish, because that's a real Irish name. Hamish. Hamish? Hamish.
No.
Hamish.
Irish?
Connor.
Yeah, that's
Connor.
Irish.
There you go. There's the Americans.
Don't assume it's a guy.
It's not a guy.
It might be a woman.
woman.
Might be... That was like a whoopsie moment. Whoopsie! Wait, she opened that door?
Yeah, that's a good
She's
point.
been out there the whole time.
I just assume because
Waiting.
this is such a testosterone-driven, mild testosterone at that.
Yeah.
You know, we're not cage fighters here.
Low T.
Right, but low T. But
What the fuck is
low testosterone. Yo, late at night, like after all the infomercials are over, it's just low T commercials.
Yeah.
Do you have low testosterone?
Yeah, it's low
Do you
T.
find your sexual drive has depleted over the past few years? Yeah, maybe that's from sitting in a cage and answering to a guy named Bub for the past 20 years, working a 9 to 5, sipping the same shit coffee.
Do your cover letters.
Yeah, do your cover letters. Did you respond to that email I just sent you? I don't know, you're 8 feet away. You could have just turned right and spoke to me. But instead you left a paper trail to cover your ass, you patsy.
I cannot stand corporate jobs.
Oh god. Hey, that's one thing I do appreciate about what I'm doing now is I don't have to answer anybody but myself. But
And the customer.
and the customer, yeah, but I always make sure the customer's happy.
Oh, that's
I always think in my head the
most
customer
important.
has to be happy. Like I don't want them to look at what I do or see what I did and have questions. They'd be like, yeah, looks great. But on the flip side of that is I only have to answer to myself. Which means I have to find where the next paycheck's coming from, and it's hard. Like I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'll get there. It's all right. In the meantime, we got pork and weed. Weed is literally the savior of my life. Cannabis has been the savior because I have a bad personality. Like I was born with my mother's personality of anger and depression, and the only thing that's broke me free of that has been weed. No other drugs.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, right? I'm a better person now that I'm a pothead.
Are you on weed right now?
Yeah, I smoke weed every day.
Yeah, the last podcast you were on.
Gin.
Yeah.
But I'm
Just so
drinking
we
gin
clear
now.
that up.
No,
we didn't smoke on the way up.
The reason I got aggressive on the last podcast is because you guys will do this thing where you'll spotlight on me. That's what I call this. You'll spotlight on me, and then you'll start digging on me, and then when I bounce it back, you guys put up a Trump wall, and then you fire it right back at me, and that's not fair. Maybe, but play fair. That's why I got aggressive.
But if you were high, you'd be like, all right, guys, whatever, that's cool, fine, yeah.
That's true. I'd be way more lax about it. Like, hey man, whatever. That's cool.
So Delroy Lindo.
Where's the cornbread? Yeah, shout out to Delroy Lindo.
Yeah.
Brothers love.
You're like, wait, what are we talking about? Delroy Lindo.
Yeah. Did you hear there's a new Bad Boys movie coming out?
Yeah,
They've been
Will Smith is
talking about
bulking
that
up for it.
long.
Yeah, he's 50.
Yeah, I saw a video of him bulking up. He's taking stem cell injections left and right.
He's in great shape. For 50 years old, he looks amazing. Like,
Well,
seriously.
the thing is, like, if you work out now, you pay real close attention to your health now, you're kind of preparing yourself for the future.
Yeah.
It's kind of gonna shoot over to the future. If you don't do shit now, when you're 50, you're gonna be 90 physically.
Yeah.
But if you fucking get
If you
fit,
make it to
exercise,
50.
work out, everything, when you're 50, you're gonna feel 30. That's just how it goes. You're prepping, you're building up your immune system, your body, your muscles, everything. That's why you fuck hummus.
I'm not doing that at all.
You gotta stay active.
I am active.
You gotta exercise.
Guess what
I
we had
am
today?
active.
Huh?
Guess what we had today?
He told me. I'm trying to think of what it was.
What's today?
Oh.
Wednesday?
I got some in the car.
Whopper Wednesday?
No.
Wings.
Oh, Reds. Yeah, I saw the snap.
And of course, the waitresses that have seen us probably close to 50 times still gave us the same look like, never seen you guys before. What do you want to order?
Did they charge you
He's
for all the
walking out the
sauces?
door. He's like, "Bye." They say
She's like,
nothing.
she just turns around. Kevin's like, hey, what's up? To the one girl, she just bulldozed right by him. Like, just be nice. Like, what? It's, you know what it is? It's one of
hate
those.
their
It's the
job,
$2 tip. That's exactly what it is.
I left 6 today. So,
Bullshit! You didn't leave 6.
Never will leave 6 in your life.
I always leave a 20% tip.
No.
Yes, I do.
2%.
And a lot of
Yeah, an
times
extra
you
zero there.
Always leave a 20% tip.
Never.
So I think the issue with that bar is it's a neighborhood bar in northeast Philadelphia, which is like a very quack part of the city. And, it's just because everyone knows everybody in there. I was saying this to Kevin earlier. They all play pool together. They all talk shit. They probably live within close vicinity of one another. And, like, then we come in, like the weird stragglers. Like, one time Kevin and I were there. Funny story, before we started this podcast, Kevin was working with me for a while doing construction, and we used to joke about the contractor we worked for, and we'd come up with ideas for a cartoon, just basically with some of the stories that happened because they were so funny from the contracting we did. And then that evolved into, hey, it's not as much work to do a podcast. We can just skid out these stories. And then that evolved into definitely not a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of but remember we were sitting at the bar and we were sketching on napkins.
On napkins, yeah.
I still have those napkins with those sketches.
Bring them on the next episode.
And I did like this like Mario Brothers cartoon sketch of TJ with his little lunch pail in his toolbox with fucking paper towels hanging out of the back and just busted tools. And just it was a mess. But if that didn't happen,
when he handed me the wet paper towels to clean the fucking windows, the paper towels were almost gone. I fucking handed them to your brother.
yeah, and I just fell over. I just fell over and just started laughing. Cause I was like, yo, listen, we're gonna need some cleaning supplies to clean up these 13-foot windows. There's 6 of them, and he had 2 feet of unrolled paper towel, and it was soaked. It was damp, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, "I don't know. This is what he gave me," and I was like, "That's it. I quit. I'm done." And it wasn't too far after that when I was just like, I threw in the towel.
The very next job was
Yeah, that was it. I don't think you ever even got paid. Did he ever actually pay you? He still owes me some money, but I still have his car keys.
I thought he said.
I can steal his car at any time I want. I have the keys to his garage with all his tools and the keys to his truck.
I thought he settled you up.
No.
He owed me for some tickets. He owed me for some parking tickets that he was supposed to cover. And he also owed me for some overtime.
Wait, he told you to park somewhere that was illegal?
Yeah,
No.
he said if you
No,
get a
no,
ticket...
No.
No, he did say...
Tell him the right story. He's driving around.
So he figured he'd
He's
park
driving
anywhere.
around with expired stickers. Every time he goes to the city, they get him every fucking time.
Yeah, and
That sounds more logical.
And I hit him with a couple of times, like, yeah, I got a parking ticket, but really it was for expired inspection. But he paid the ticket.
And he always wants, because he didn't want us to stop working to go move the cars. I'll just pay the
He's
ticket.
like, yeah, I'll pay the ticket. You know, but he never did. Yeah, and he was Irish too, Connor. Now that we're friends and all, I
Let's
feel
just
like we,
address him as Connor.
yeah, Connor. Even if your name is whatever, Alex, we're still gonna call you Connor.
I'm McGregor.
Yeah. What do you think of Conor McGregor, by the way? What's your thoughts on it? I like him a lot. Cool, me too, man. What do you think about that last fight he lost? Shard head? I don't know. What would an Irish dude say? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Who
about
won
right.
the Pacquiao fight?
Pacquiao.
He just fought the other day.
Yeah, he fought Adrian Broner. I watched that fight.
Did you?
There was a better fight before that. These two dudes fought, and it was the most bloody
You didn't answer
fight.
my question though. Did he win the fight?
Pacquiao won the fight.
Yeah.
He beat Broner. Broner hides behind his shoulder. He does this fighting thing where he puts his shoulder up like this, and he hides behind the shoulder, and it fucked him up.
Is he
the
a
whole
lefty
fight.
or righty though? Or does he?
He's a traditional fighter. I think he fights traditional. He's not a southpaw. But there was a fight before the Pacquiao fight that was amazing. It literally started as one of the most boring fights I've ever seen. And then probably around the middle of the fight, I forget the one fighter's name, Stevens or Jeffrey or something like that. He headbutted the other fighter and split his head down the middle. And there was so much blood.
During the fight?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Did they call that?
No.
That's not legal.
It went the length. He had blood in his eyes. He couldn't see. The referee, at the end of the fight looked like a butcher who had been he was from his whole sleeves. He had on like those doctor's gloves, the talcum gloves, and like his whole sleeves were just completely red. His shirt was completely. His face was covered in blood.
Did he keep fighting after that?
Huh?
Did he keep fighting?
They did not call the fight. They let the fight go.
Where's the Blaze, man?
There wasn't any.
You didn't get fucking Blaze?
Boxer Jack, that was his name.
Got the hummus.
Man, fuck the hummus.
You know that hummus is good.
It's not good.
It's much better than
Here's the
Blaze.
cut. Look at the cut.
Oof, look at that knot.
But-
on his fucking head.
That's what you're signing up for. You're signing up to fight.
Yeah.
Okay, get some knots.
Yeah. He got fucked up.
That's
You
just
don't-
how it goes.
You don't lose points when you headbutt someone?
It was accidental.
Oh,
It was
bullshit.
accidental.
That's crazy that you're gonna headbutt someone accidentally, and that's gonna put them out of the fight.
Bullshit.
And then it's an easy win. It's
Is there
not really a
video
fair
of
win.
it?
Not sure what's going on. Look at that.
Oof. That's a good shot, though.
Look at that
oh,
shit.
Look at the slice.
Yeah.
From a headbutt?
There's don't count.
Was it poop?
Remember we talked about Stone Cold in the podcast?
Don't go.
Don't go. Walk in the liquor store. Let me get a bottle of that whiskey there, boy. Look at that shit. Look at it. Ooh. Badu Jack
Nasty.
is his name.
Babadoo Bay.
Oof.
And he went through that whole fight with that
It's got like
split
a
on his chin.
vagina on his forehead.
Yeah. A vagina on its period. All right, Brandon, can you put the gun down? Walking
feels
around
nice
with the
to hold.
fucking gun around? Remember? What's that from?
Walter. You want to see how fast I can break this down?
No, you don't need to break the gun down right now.
Break this down in like under 5 seconds. That's how fucking quick I am. Robert breaks up like, yeah, hold up. I can break this down in 5 seconds.
Me and Steve had a breakdown off, like we challenged each other on a live FaceTime, and he had a Glock, and I have my 1911. And I was like, I think I can break down the 1911 in about 30 seconds. She's like, yeah, let's do a challenge. And you know how easy the Glock is to break down.
5 seconds.
He broke that Glock down in about 5 to 10 seconds, and I was like, damn, I thought I was fast. 30 seconds. The 1911
There's only
a lot
like
more
4
complicated.
parts to this thing.
I know. I didn't know that. I was like, damn, that thing is really easy to strip down. The
He
1911.
probably wanted to put money on it, didn't he? He's like, I'll pay you.
Oh, of course.
How do you say it?
$500.
Yo, let's bet on that. No, not gonna do that.
Yeah, like
I
probably.
wonder if
3
he
seconds.
listens to our podcast.
Of course.
Shout out Steve Chu.
He's at Fogo de Chao.
How
right
they
now.
do that? How you wait? What you did a podcast? How you did that though? What is that? The only guy that's got probably like 30, 40 grand sitting in the bank at any given time and then goes to Burger King and asks for a courtesy cup. Fucking Asians. I love Steve though. I kind of hate him.
He always called me the cheap one.
Steve tries to make he projects what the
Cheap
bad
fuck.
things in him
you
on
say?
other people. That's what Steve
What he
does.
did?
He projects the things that he does himself onto other people to take the spotlight off of him, so to speak. That's his little shtick.
You remember he had that fake
I know
Rolex?
Steve real
Remember
good.
the fake
Oh
Rolex?
yeah, I was like, oh, so remember we were in AC and I looked at
Yeah.
Ross. I was like, oh, so you have one of those ticking Rolexes? Like, yeah, it's my dad's. And I'm thinking most Rolexes are Oyster Perpetual. There are some that tick, but not the Submariner. He had the Submariner Rolex, which is an Oyster Perpetual Rolex, which should have a perpetual motion. There's no tick. And that shit ticked. That Rolex was as fake as that shit he imports from Vietnam.
I don't get Rolexes. Like, who's gonna spend? I was just looking at these. My buddy was showing them. 100, 200 grand for some Rolexes. Why would you spend that much on a watch? And it's an ugly watch.
It's not ugly. It's
I
classic.
don't think they're good looking at all.
No, I don't like them.
I've seen way better watches for a couple $100.
Yeah, like a
I'm not
Patek
spending.
Philippe.
I'm not even spending $1,000 on a watch.
That one you wanted was dope.
Oh, the Blue Angels Citizen. I
How
like
much?
Citizen watches.
How much?
600.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's not
But would you ever spend 50 grand on a watch?
Well, the thing about Rolex is that they appreciate in value.
Yeah, but barely.
No, but who cares? It's a beautiful piece of jewelry.
It's
It's a timepiece, and it will go up in value.
Pull up a Rolex.
Pause. You could put a
They're
Rolex.
not good looking.
Hold on a second. You could put a Rolex on your watch or on your wrist, and
On your watch.
Let's say you're a degenerate gambler, right? You got a Rolex. You bust out. You got no money. You always know you got that 10 grand sitting on your wrist. It's always there. That's your investment. Instead of putting it in a savings account or whatever,
always gotta worry
you
about
always
it,
got
yeah.
that money right on your wrist.
So that's their mentality?
No, I don't know. I don't think. I think if you're buying a Rolex, your mentality is not if I bust out on the tables, I can hawk this thing off. I don't think that's the
You gotta
mentality.
take that one.
But yeah, if you're a fucking little, row home Philly hood rat like me, that's what you think about. Yeah, because I busted out quite a few times. It's happened.
I just don't get it. I was looking at some of them like these things.
Yeah,
are
but
just
you're
gaudy.
not a lavish guy. You
No, it's not lavish. Like there's nice watches out there, really nice watches. But I can't justify. Like if I saw that next to a few other watches, I know the price tags. I'd be like $10. That's a Kmart watch.
Remember,
it is it's a hand built watch. Like
I'm sure it's got good parts, well built. Just the look.
you don't like the classic style.
I like
of a Rolex.
Fossil. I like the way Fossil looks.
Yeah, but that's more fashion. Like that's a different type of fashion.
Yeah.
That's like almost like a flashy
Like
suit.
yours.
like a men's
This
warehouse.
looks better than a Rolex to me.
There's Rolexes that look like that.
Pull up a Rolex.
That's like a daytime or a,
Like this looks like a standard nice watch.
That's an Invicta.
This probably to me looks better. This probably looks better than a Rolex, a $10,000 Rolex.
Okay, so here's a gold diamond encrusted Rolex.
For 6, that's fair.
That's fake. But
Yeah, just look at like a real one. Go to Rolex.com.
here you go. Here's a $13,000 Rolex right here.
Simple. Kmart Rolex. That
So
looks
the-
just like his.
So this is hold on. This is a Submariner.
what?
It's a Submariner.
Which in
It's a
submarines?
marine watch, so it's a
bring up the
boating
Blue
watch.
Angels,
Hold
bring up
on
the
a
Blue
second, and it has the date.
How much?
Everything is automatic.
I saw the same watch at Kmart. Don't that look like a Kmart
Yeah,
watch?
it does. It's pretty bad.
Okay.
That looks ridiculous.
But it
For how
doesn't-
much?
It doesn't tick.
1,000? Yeah, it doesn't take.
1,000. Try 14,000.
Ridiculous. 14,000 for that. That looks like a shit Kmart watch.
Okay. Well, here you go.
These people, I really wish, like, I want to
That one
start.
looks good.
That looks like
No,
the
not
watch
that
you
one.
have on.
Right. It looks just like
other
it.
one.
That's a Rolex.
Ridiculous.
Which one?
His was probably a couple $100.
Look at this one, 15,000. All right, hold on. For anyone listening in, this is the Yachtmaster 2 white dial men's luxury Rolex watch, going for almost $16,000.
Just go
It's
to
a Valentine's Day set.
Go to Kmart.com. You can see what it
I
looks
wish my
like.
girl. I don't
That's
have
what
a
it
girl.
says.
She was buying me that. I don't have anybody.
Sorry. Jasmine's waiting.
Look at these details, though. Like small details like
All
that.
right, but
the
you
cool
gotta
stuff.
admit, it's not. You would never spend more than $500 for that shit.
Here's the thing. You can get a watch that looks like a Rolex for like $500-600. That's a quality watch, but that it's not worth even what you pay for it. With
Pull
a
up,
Rolex, you
pull up Fossil watch.
I don't
No,
disagree
grab the
with
Blue
you.
Angel.
Just hold on 1 second. Fossil watch. Like I know Fossil watches aren't expensive watches, but I think they're
said
the looks match the
Fossil.
price.
Okay, there you go. Now, after seeing the Rolexes, these look kind of boring, don't they?
Yeah, but they look similar to Rolex.
No, that is not a
That
classic
to
design.
me looks better than Rolex.
Then you don't. There's no.
What do you think of that?
There's no fashion sense to that.
That's
watch.
just nice. I think Rolex looks the same or worse.
This looks like an alien head with two eyeballs, eyeball, alien nose, alien
They all
mouth.
have that.
This one's nice.
There you go. It's probably $100.
That's like a marine. That's like a Marine's watch. I don't know. Maybe this one. That's classic. That's a simple classic.
And if it
watch.
just said Rolex, it's $10K. Just
No,
like Gamer,
it
just
would
like
have to be
BMW.
cool.
You slap a
You're paying for
BMW
the
badge
name.
on
That's
it,
You're paying for the name.
$10K.
Supreme.
How about
You're
that
paying
one?
For the name.
The ME3029 Grant Automatic
I have
Navy.
the same watch.
You have that
It's
watch?
just not a Fossil.
Oh, what's that? Isn't that your thing you got out there?
Yeah. If anyone wants to buy a digital Fossil watch,
All right,
$100.
let me show you the watch that I
It's
want.
other-
This is the Blue Angel
I'm gonna sell it tomorrow.
Citizen
You watch.
Citizen watch. I
I'm gonna
can't even
snap
spell
everyone
it
I ask.
What?
Here it
I'm
is.
gonna snap everyone I ask. That's gonna be funny. Like, hey, you wanna buy this watch?
Here it is.
Get some reactions.
So this is currently going for $520 on this website.
That's not bad.
So that looks overly complicated. I can't.
It is.
I can't even see the time.
This is an atomic watch. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, when atom bombs go off and shit.
No.
No, you never have to set the time on this watch.
Oh.
Anywhere you go, any time zone, any place in the world, it's linked to the atomic clock.
The magnetic fields.
Which is like the highest, the closest to actual perfect time. I don't know how to put it, but it's an atomic watch. It's,
But how does it know to change when you hit those areas?
it uses like radio frequency or something? It uses a frequency. It picks up a frequency and then automatically adjusts it.
So you're getting cancer.
Huh?
So, like, if you're traveling to the West Coast, you can just see the time going back.
Yup, it just changes automatically. You don't touch anything.
Yeah, well, guess
See,
what?
look, New York City. Look,
My
New York City,
Kmart
Tokyo.
watch does that shit.
Yeah, but that's a beautiful watch. It's a cool watch. No?
It's like
I
blue
like
and yellow. It's
I like that.
Eh, it's not bad. I will admit that I would spend $80. That looks like an $80 watch.
What?
Yeah.
600.
$80 to me. Most of it you're paying for the name brand.
yeah, but it measures.
It's
Citizen's not a big
doesn't it
name brand.
measure?
It's a mid-range name brand. It's nothing.
That's higher than Fossil.
Yeah, it's higher than Fossil or what's some of the other ones?
That's all I know.
No, what's
I only buy Fossil.
Nixon's another good
Yeah,
one.
Nixon. Yeah.
They're like mid-range watches, but this is more. It's well below Rolex. It's nowhere near Rolex.
I could go into Fossil and buy 3 watches right now. I just like them so much. I don't know why. They're good price. They're $100, and
I think watches are my favorite jewelry because
oh yeah, for hands down.
yeah, because a watch it's like it's keeping time.
For men.
There's nothing more valuable than
Yeah,
time.
I mean we don't wear earrings and
Well,
all
you
that
wear
shit,
rings
makeup.
and shit.
I
So,
wear earrings. I got earrings.
Well, it's because you're gay.
yeah, but generally for guys, like your main accessory is a watch.
Is a
For
watch.
women, it's earrings.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Nails.
Necklace.
necklace,
for me,
makeup.
it's glasses. I always wear designer glasses because I've always worn glasses.
That's
So-
not jewelry, though.
I mean,
No, it's an accessory.
these are Louis
It's not an
Vuitton.
accessory.
Oh, these
it's
are
a tool.
Versace.
It's a
These are
tool.
these are
You're
Versace.
using that to see.
Yeah, but I get design.
You get
They're
accessorize.
also designer. Like a designer put them together. I was like, oh, let's do it this way.
Yeah, he did accessories.
You know, like because I'm like they're on my face all day, every day. I want like a nice design. Like I look at the tiny little details.
And what do you do when it's sunny?
Nothing. I just wear glasses. I just deal with it. I deal with the glare.
Huh.
Yeah. By the way, anyone who wears glasses never get that stupid coating and shit, the anti-glare.
Transition and shit.
Yeah, none of that. Just get plastic frames because that shit will just, it will ruin the lens over time. Just get the cheapest plastic frames or lenses and they hold up the best. They definitely do.
You ever think about getting laser eye surgery?
I'm afraid to do it.
Yeah, that
I
is
would be
scary.
too. I'd be
Fucking lasering off a layer of your eyeball.
Yeah, they cut the flap, they peel that over, and then they flatten down. So the reason your vision goes is the retina starts to get curved. So like think about a camera lens. You know how the front of the lens has a curvature that has what's called a parabolic curve. So if that curve starts to elope and starts to go from being like a perfectly curved cap to being oblong, it distorts the image. So that's what happens to your eyeball. The retina starts to distort because of the shape, so they use the laser to flatten it back down, and that's what gives you perfect vision.
Isn't that amazing that they have found a way to correct vision?
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
really think about that too much.
Yeah, someone could go
That's
into...
probably one of the biggest major breakthroughs when it comes to like health and body.
Yeah, you could go into an office and spend $1,000, I guess.
And then have perfect vision.
For the rest of your... Well, I don't know about for the... I've heard some people get
$1,000 more than
floaters
that.
and some people get like light flashes and things like that, but
yeah.
fuck, if I take my glasses off, I'm blind. I'll deal with floaters and light flashes if I can see.
Oh,
Right.
Lindsay had it done.
And how did it work out for her?
I think it.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Man, she doesn't have any
She
problems.
got good vision?
Yeah.
What's
great.
perfect vision? Is it like 10-10? How's it work?
2020.
2020.
What's the tens when they get to the tens?
I don't know.
Is it the higher number the worse or the lower number the worse?
The lower,
I don't know.
I think.
One time they told me
20 is 20 when you can read all the...
yeah, 2020 is like
There's
the,
20 letters on the chart, and when you can read all of them,
you get
on
20 out
both
of 20.
sides, left and the right, you're
Oh,
20.
okay. That makes sense.
Don't quote me on that. It just sounded good.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
The guy from Ireland.
Bring up the chart
confirmed
and
that.
count the letters. The guy from Ireland.
With my glasses out, like the first thing I do in the morning when I wake up is I reach for my glasses before I do
It
anything else.
reminds me of the time you lost your glasses on the highway.
Oh, we were talking about this today. Do you know this story?
Yeah, with the bike.
Yeah.
The bike ride, yeah.
That was... I have my glasses off right now.
He was bitching about driving up with no wipers.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
of the snow earlier. I'm like, it'll be fine.
Yeah, if
done
we could
worse.
do that, we'll be fine
It'll be
over here.
fine.
Yeah, but so Kevin and I just went for a ride on my cruiser, and I think it was the first time I ever rode you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You never rode with
Goodness,
me
but-
before.
Uh-uh.
So he was riding with me on the back of the bike, and I looked. He said something to me, or I don't know. I just looked to the left or whatever. My glasses shot off, and without my glasses, I'm literally blind. And we had to just suck it up. And Kevin was literally my second set of eyes.
I was the first set.
Yeah, I was like the VHS quality of eyeball. Not even like, and it was starting to get dark. If you remember, it was starting to
Yeah.
get dark. Then I drove you home in the van and drove back
Blind.
in the dark.
And you
blind.
almost hit that fucking group of kids walking
Yeah.
across the street.
I did, because and that was when I was like, this is kind of scary how blind I am without these glasses. Like, I can't see shit. At night, the headlights from other cars and traffic lights and from stores and houses, the lights get bigger and it's just like big orbs of light, and I can't see anything.
That fucking window's filthy. You gotta clean that window.
It's like on your SLR camera, when you take the lens, you throw it out of focus. That's what my eyes are like. And when I put my glasses on, it's like shifted into focus. It's that bad. And like, to me, it feels
not
like a
that
detriment. No, I swear to God, it's
You
probably
can
worse than that.
still tell
No.
how far something's from you, though, right?
No, I can't. I can't tell how far.
What do you call it? Your depth perception?
The depth perception is shit. It's all bad. It is I'm blind. I'm blind without my glasses.
That sucks.
And I thought about
Skip
doing
the
the LASIK.
generation because you have good vision, right?
Yeah.
No? You're not even listening. What are you doing?
It's okay. I mean, my vision is slowly. Well, I don't know. Because like when I worked.
Get into it, yawning up a
Probably like
candy.
8 years
Yeah,
ago,
make it some-
my vision was flawless,
Make it
and
this
then
way.
working at a computer job for so long, my
Oh,
vision
Starburst.
went downhill. Just from staring at a computer, I think it's because I'm looking at something so close,
Yeah.
and then when I take my eyes off of it to now look at normal distance, it then gets skewed. It's a little blurry, so my eyes are kind of confused. So if I'm away from a computer and phone and gadgets for like 4 or 5 days, then my vision is back to like seeing farsighted again. Really
Age
well.
also does that to you. Also, like it just like you ever notice how an older person looks at their cell phone or looks at a book or a map or they do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they kind of just stick their chin into their neck and they're like, "What is that?" Yeah, they can't see it. That's just age, man.
Yeah.
The older you get, the things start to break. Entropy.
That's
That's
why
it.
people say don't get old. Has an old person ever said that to you?
The
Don't they always say that shit.
The systemic
Eat
breakdown
beets.
of a system or a society.
Beets. Beets are really good.
Donald Trump is the
Tell them to eat
entropy
your
of
headphones.
America.
No, beets the fucking root.
You eat beets?
Oh, I love beets.
Really?
Fucking love beets, dude.
Never had.
But you could get it in powder form. You ever try that?
No, but if you eat the fruit or the vegetable, the next day you're gonna think you have internal bleeding.
Right now.
As soon as you shit, you're like, why did I shit blood? It's not blood, it's just beets.
It's just purple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they have found a way to extract it into powder form, so you could take out like 10,000 beets into one drink.
But they're so good.
I get that, but it's just for health benefits. Yeah,
Okay.
it helps in a lot of things. Beets are super good. Beets.
But I heard that if you put like vitamins and nutrients and stuff in your body in powder form, it's a shock to your body because like when your body processes food, it breaks it down. It's a gentler process. That's why it's not as healthy to juice and like blend foods up. It's healthier to eat it and let it break down in your body
Yeah,
naturally.
they say you get rid of most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but maybe
And when you cook vegetables too.
maybe, but also your body would just absorb it faster because it's already broken down.
That's part of the problem.
There's still an absorption process.
When you blend
But your
it,
body should also be working for the food. It shouldn't just be like a.
Yeah, but why work twice as hard when you could work half as hard?
It makes you stronger, man.
you two are like falling asleep over there.
No,
No, I'm not falling asleep. Why
The
wait?
Starburst gonna spike me right the fuck out.
Dude, try one of these. These are good.
Nah, I don't do candy, man.
Candyman.
Yeah.
All right, look in the mirror. Turn the lights off. Say Candyman 3 times. Cut the lights back on.
Lights out, dicks out.
Yeah, you used to torture me with that. Anytime I was in the bathroom, you'd shut the light and hold the door shut, and I would be like, "Open the door, Mom!" Mom! And they're like, "Oh wait, I can just turn the light back on." Click. Yeah.
Remember, I shut the garage door on my mom.
Oh my
And
god.
clicked the shut. She's like, "Get me out of here, you fucker!"
That was great that he captured that.
else.
Because never in the history of those situations has that been captured on video, and he actually captured it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
he
I can
did.
find- I'm gonna
Like
see if
that-
I can find it.
That happened every single day, pretty much,
Yeah.
and somehow we never captured that moment. Captain
Yeah.
Capture was able to grab it, freeze it in time for
that
all
was-
eternity.
That was what you say, June?
Oh, this is in the summer.
You froze it in time.
Right, so June.
Yeah, maybe June, August.
No, I was right near Shut the City Down, wasn't it?
What were we doing in there? I was getting something out of there, and she freaked out. And she went in there. She's like, "You're moving all my shit around." I just said, "Here you go."
Because when you brought all your shit from Florida, you just shoved all your shit in there and
Yeah, I
boxed
did.
that
I
shit.
just frisbeed everything in there.
Anytime you're in the garage, you just turn, just whoa, you're
Yeah,
there.
she's right there, just breathing heavy.
Oh shit, here it is, here it is. Shh.
You gotta turn it up, cat. Okay, should I give context?
Yeah,
Alright, too late.
put it closer.
No, it wasn't. It was all up front. I know exactly how my garage was. Where's all my gardening stuff?
You just closed the garage.
You better fucking have me! You better fucking have me!
I just opened the garage door. It was shut for exactly 4 seconds. Somebody help me! That was great. You're a fucking asshole!
So if you didn't understand what happened, he closed the garage door on my mom while she was inside and it's pitch dark
Yeah.
and locked it and started to walk away to scare her
didn't
and she
lock
was
it.
like, "Let me out!" And then he opened it back up, but it really freaked her out.
Yeah, but the reason I did that was because she was bashing me for about 12 to 15 minutes straight, and I was like, you know what, fuck this. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was great.
that's what happens when you deal with a deranged woman.
She's probably listening.
What's up, Mom?
What's up, Ken? Katie.
Are you doing a shot of that?
Yeah, you want
Oh,
one?
no.
It's
No.
not bored.
It's that done. We
It's
finished
not
it.
done.
You can have the rest of mine if you want.
No, I'm not gonna drink the rest of it.
We got any blunts left?
No.
No, we gotta get some.
Yeah.
Stop
No.
well on the way back, grab a blunt. I'll roll this one. Since you rolled the last one.
The last two.
No, the first one we
The
split
no,
50-50.
There's three in the bag.
Today, Junior.
Y'all know what the blue mind theory is?
The blue mind theory? No, what's that?
Take a guess.
The blue mind. I don't know.
Okay. So it means whenever you're near a waterfront, blue water, it is like a theory that it lowers your stress levels, your anxiety levels. So it's just a theory that being around blue water just makes you feel better. So.
I think just the ocean in general.
Yeah, I think
Well, that's what it is.
I agree
Well, the
with
Jersey
that.
Shore.
Just-
Yo,
It's like,
my
when-
voice sounds weird.
When you're in the desert or like inland, not near any water source, you just aren't as happy as someone near the beach.
That's why people get those sound.
Yeah, you have running
Sound,
water,
yeah.
fucking zen shit, waterfalls.
Crickets.
It all. Whenever you're near, you're just like, oh, I just feel so good, and that's just the blue mind
Yeah,
theory.
bring up some.
No, just real quick. Would you rather have that,
Okay.
the
Back
Blue
to
Angel
watches.
watch,
Okay.
or that?
The other one, blue angel.
Yo, that actually looks like shit now that
That's
I
what I'm
look at it.
saying.
The Yacht Master looks cheap.
Rolex is shit.
I don't know, close up it looks
It's you're just paying for
it's Swiss.
the fact that you have a Rolex.
It's a
It's
Swiss
a status. You're just paying for a status.
Watch. Oh, that is just perfect, Walter. That's just a Swiss fucking watch.
Hey.
It's from the Big Lebowski. They do look nice iced out, though, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, push that a little closer inland.
Check the stats. See where we're at.
We should try and do a live show and see how many live viewers. Oh, we could do a Facebook Live. That's actually a great idea. You know how I used to do Facebook Lives of me cooking or drinking or whatever the bullshit? We could do one of those. And then people can hop on and just watch.
Were you listening to the dude's story?
We're going to do that next
Were you
episode.
listening to the dude's story?
I was bowling.
So you have no frame of reference here, Donnie. You're like a child who wanders into the middle of a movie and wants to know.
Walter, what's the point, man?
There's no reason. Here's my point, dude. There's no fucking reason why these.
Yeah, Walter, what's your point?
Huh?
You see what happens, Larry, when you fuck a stranger in the act?
Great movie. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Brad.
Yeah, he left. He's going.
I totally cut him off on that one. This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass, Larry. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Yeah, you make a hell of a Caucasian, Jackie. The only thing
What time is it?
Jeff
It's
Lebowski...
11. It's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
The only thing Jeff Lebowski drank in that movie was White Russian.
What you got? You got Blaze? He shit the bed, dude. He didn't get
Oh, you
Blaze.
didn't get Blaze?
No.
I got the hummus. How much you want me to spend?
You just exploded the mic.
Sorry. I got the hummus. I got the organic carrots, the port. What else you want? Blaze.
Am I the only
That-
one around here who gives a shit about the roll?
About the Blaze?
That would just ruin everything that we've created here.
We're stopping at Wawa and I'm fucking finding Blaze.
No, don't eat Blaze. We'll save Blaze for the next
No.
episode. You hold out, it's going to be that much better. He's
Do you know
"Nah,
who we're
fuck it."
talking to here? Actually, I'm the same way. Kevin and I are the kind of guys that appreciate indulgence.
Why don't you guys...
We don't savor the
Let's
moment.
do this. Why don't you guys make a little challenge? So by the time we do the next podcast, you both have to hold back on doing some type of substance. You know,
I don't do so. Only thing I do
no
is
coffee
weed.
for you,
Oh, I have to drink
and
coffee.
no cigarettes for
I
you.
have to drink coffee. I
Right.
called him today. I'm at my second
Yeah.
home.
You just told us to give up like the two biggest things of our
Right.
lives.
Just by the time we do the next podcast.
No.
So that means you guys will want to come back sooner.
No.
Like, all right, we gotta get back so we can have the cigarette and coffee.
I drink coffee every morning before work.
All right, fine. No cigarette challenge.
I'm not doing it.
You guys, you gave up before you even started.
I I can't right now do that. Those are the only things I got at this point.
That's fucked.
Yeah. I like smoking cigarettes. They don't affect me. They don't hurt me.
Do you think they
They don't hurt you. Yeah.
No, I smoke organic cigarettes, man. Like,
do you think
do
cigarettes relax you?
Yeah, they do everything. Like, when I want to be relaxed, I smoke them. When I need a little energy, I smoke it. Does that to it. Cigarettes fill a lot of
all in
voids.
your head.
It is.
Do you think
Well, it's a
cigarettes relax
stimulant.
you? Why is that?
They're a stimulant. I don't know how they relax you. I mean,
Do you think it's relaxing you because of what's in the cigarette, or do you think it's relaxing you because you want a cigarette and the fix of you getting the cigarette, you're now
yeah, yeah, because
you're stressing yourself out to get to the cigarette, and then when you get it, you're now relaxed.
yeah, by smoking them, you created a physical dependency to nicotine.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to put it.
Yeah.
See, now I want a cigarette.
Yeah, right. So when cigarettes have not affected me negatively yet.
That's what I'm saying. That was my whole thing on what you do now is going to affect you later.
I was thinking about that.
Because you're young, your body can kind of like adapt with it, fight it off, but it's going to hit you later hard.
Yeah.
When you're like 40, 50, you're going to be like, you're going to be coughing up dust.
So I was talking to my one customer the other day, and I said, the only thing I do anymore that's actually not healthy for me is smoke cigarettes.
And drink.
I only drink here. I don't drink at home at all.
You snack?
Do I snack, what, alcohol?
No, snack. You snack.
Healthy snack. I eat pretty healthy. I eat pretty good.
You just ate like 9 Klondike bars.
Just like I said, it's the podcast.
That's over for the podcast.
It's my one chance. You have no idea how much I hold back before I do this. When I'm here, I'm just pounding Starburst.
Fried foods.
No, yeah, I do.
Didn't we just have Steve Steaks last week?
Oh, so good.
I really want a buffalo chicken cheesesteak now since you did that snap.
Steve Steaks
like
makes
that one?
the best thing from Steve Steaks is a cheesesteak hoagie. And
I
I
gotta
had the
try
second
that.
half for breakfast. It was good. Found a new spot in Levittown. It was really good.
For cheesesteaks?
Yeah, for anything.
in Levittown.
Yeah.
What is it, like a pizza spot?
That's way out.
Yeah.
That's way out.
Levittown is like fucking
Right, it
crackhead
was
central.
it was right past the.
It's all white trash.
It was near Dominic's. Remember that place? They had the best buffalo.
Yeah, you ever been over
Down
here
near
at
Akron?
Dominic's?
Accurate, yeah, that's what we call it.
Accurate.
Hey, Dominic.
They had the best extra juice.
Where's
They had
that?
the
Where's
best
my
stuff.
shot glass at?
You probably tipped it over into the carpet, fell into the vent.
Kev, where'd you put the shot glass?
No, you fucking took it.
You took it off the table.
No, you
I
had it on the
didn't
edge.
shit.
You probably tipped it off. It rolled off into the damn vent.
No, you took it off the table. You put it down somewhere.
Did you take it out there, William?
No. Kev.
Anyway, what minute are we at?
You picked it up.
What minute?
I moved it this way.
What minute are we at?
Just drink out the bottle. You got it?
I don't have it.
You have
You
it.
tipped it off. It fell into the vent. I'm telling you.
Under the vent.
No, into the vent.
What?
In that vent over there.
Talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
See?
put it on the skateboard where it's belonging. You had it right here.
Yeah.
And your arms were like this.
Yeah. I got long arms.
He's notorious for spilling.
Yo, you know what's happening?
There we go. Push it in, Kev. Push it in. Slide it in.
No, look at my hands.
Just slide it inwards while you're talking. Inwards, not outwards.
Put your hands
Oh!
Shut up. Put your hands up.
Put it on your laptop. Push it in. Push it in.
Drink the shot.
Drink it or push it in.
Put it on my laptop. You like that? Don't put it on the plastic table. Put it on the $3,000.
Yeah, so that
chair.
way if you spill it, you're going to be mad.
There you go.
There.
Put your hands up on the table like this. Like, look at your hands and look how beat up my fucking hands are.
They look normal. They look like girly hands.
No, they're all beat up.
You got
No, it looks like
sausage
you were
fingers.
just at a nail salon.
That's the point. Is like my hands have been getting
Kevin's
swollen.
look beat up. Fucking
Yeah.
cheated.
Yeah, he's got cheetah skin.
No, this is
He's got
fucking
that
like.
scaly skin.
He's got very
Well,
wrinkly.
very
Look how
good.
wrinkly that is.
I've been working with these fucking hands for.
Holy
since
shit,
I was
man.
18.
You got wrinkly
You've
hands.
been working something with those hands.
No, these look like 80-year-old hands. Just look at his hands.
He's a bomb
Only
finger,
his
bro.
hands.
Ask the woman about these fingers.
You got 80-year-old hands, bro.
Huh?
80-year-old hands.
We just
It's
fingering a chick with those
hereditary.
sandpaper digits.
It's hereditary.
Ow! What'd you get, a splinter?
Fuck.
Fuck that old lady.
Fuck that old lady.
Oh, there it is. It hit him.
All right.
He still didn't take the shot yet.
Calmer, you. Donnie, you're out of your element. Dude, the Chinaman is not the issue here. Over the line!
That's the Big Lebowski. We gotta start adding more context to the show. We just go random.
If people don't know what this is,
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? The Chinaman is not the issue here, dude.
if people don't know what that is, stop listening to our show. If you don't know what the Big Lebowski is at this point,
Hey, people would say to you, if you don't know what SpongeBob is or fucking
Well, he brought
Game
hummus.
of Thrones
He
is.
brought hummus, but it's capped already.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're topped off for
as
this
soon
episode.
as he saw that top layer starting to skim, he was like, "There's only 3 months left in this tub. Better cap this
Gotta
off."
save it for the road trip.
Yeah, we cap it.
Yeah,
Yeah, these carrots are pretty much.
Go get some hoagies.
We'll button them
I
up.
kind of want a little bit more than hummus. The hummus.
You gotta take that shot.
There's always next week.
There's a debate whether Jews or Arabs invented hummus.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Should we call Staff up?
Oh, he's gonna say Arabs.
Is he?
Call
Yeah.
him. Call him.
Call him
You
up.
call.
Call him up.
Watch, he's gonna come out pretty hard with some evidence.
Don't tell him we're on the podcast, so he's raw.
Just open it
So
with
don't FaceTime?
no, don't FaceTime. Just open it with, "Hey, Staff, you're not on the podcast or anything, but where did hummus come from? Is it the Jews or the Arabs that invented hummus?"
Hummus is that an Israeli word? Or?
You talk because I can't hear.
Hummus.
Yo, Staff. Yeah, I just have a question. Where did the hummus come from?
The who?
Hummus.
Where does hummus come from? Like, originate?
Yeah.
It's an Arab thing.
I told you, 100%.
I thought it was a Jewish thing.
No. See, the way you make Arab hummus is you get chickpeas and you mash them up and all that good stuff. You know how you make Israeli hummus? You go to a Palestinian house, you go to a Palestinian person's house, you break down their door, you steal their plate of hummus, now you have Israeli hummus.
Fantastic.
All right, Habibi, thank you.
No problem.
That was great.
That was good stuff.
That's probably how it happens. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna stick with that.
So should we call an Israeli now?
Yes. Do you know any?
Yeah, I do.
Call one.
No, we're not
Yes,
calling.
you have to.
No, I can represent. I can
No,
represent.
you have to
you
do an
can't represent
outsider.
shit.
Call an outsider.
No.
Call an outsider.
What's
Oh,
Nicole's
I'll call
number?
Josh. I can call Josh.
No, he's not Jewish.
What's
Josh?
He's an American Jew, first of all. I'm going to call an Israeli.
All right, call an Israeli.
I'm going to call an
They're
Israeli right
gonna be
now.
like, oh, that's it. That's an Arab person made it.
Are you calling Stop?
No.
No, he's a Jewish person.
He's gonna call one of his exes, bro.
Yeah, but don't insinuate anything. Just be like, just tell me honestly. So I'm just curious. Don't say, did the Jews make it? Say, who made hummus?
Okay.
And then we'll settle it by asking Google.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna answer. Jews never answer.
Too busy making money.
Yeah. Filing their taxes with their lawyer.
She's not going to answer.
Nah.
Call has been forwarded.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, I guess we
Arabs
settled
take
it.
it.
Arabs
The
got
Arabs
it.
take it.
Fuck that old lady.
Fuck that old lady.
Well, hummus is good.
Yeah.
Real good.
Now, here's another debate. Falafel.
Falafel.
Yeah. I will give falafel to the Arabs. Shawarma might be Israeli. Shawarma might be Turkish. I don't know. Yeah. But he settled it. We'll refer to Staff on that one. I'm going to play Canada and just be in the middle on this one.
Should we phone in Pat just to get a quick Super Bowl
Yeah.
test, top it off?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
I don't know if he's busy. We've given him...
Have we talked to him since the show? Is he up? Let me check.
Here it is. More requests.
What?
Nothing, just customer bullshit. Hey, can you do more things for me without me paying you?
No,
sure.
way.
Did they start with, hey, Billy?
Yeah, hey Billy.
He was active 23 minutes ago. He probably just got done beating his dick.
We're playing Mecha.
You gotta put the phone right to the mic on this.
Fuck, if it was the iPhone, it'd be blasting in here. I don't know why your shit was so low.
It's the update.
He's not gonna. It's because I'm calling. People are like, yo, this guy never picks up his phone. I'm not picking up mine for him.
Who put your screen protector on? It's fucking trash.
I took it off and then put it back on.
Why'd you take it off?
I just ordered a new phone case.
That doesn't have anything to do with the screen protector.
It's fucked up.
Please leave your
Your
message.
friends suck, dude.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's because
I'm gonna call Josh and ask him about the hummus.
watch Josh pick up.
Oh, he'll pick up. My friend's pick
Hey,
up.
let me give you a critical
not
analysis on how Jewish people are actually responsible for hummus.
Is he the one coming to the auto show with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? It's 11:20. He might not answer because he has
Even
work in the
better. That's a
morning.
better reason to call him.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
he's
this.
working in the morning. He's like, listen, I can't talk now. I have to go to work at 8 a.m. in the
Yeah,
morning.
that's fine. Just one quick question. You're live on the podcast, but don't tell him you're live on the show because then he might be like, what show?
No, he wouldn't do it. Like, my lawyer has to approve that.
Right. Don't tell him that. Just be like, hey, quick, put it right here to the mic, the speaker.
All right, no one to. He ain't answering. He's sleeping.
Let it go. Let it go.
Hello?
Yo, Fishman, I got a quick question for you.
What's up?
I know you got to go to bed to do your cover letters in the morning. But,
What's up?
who invented hummus? Was it the Jews or the Arabs?
I don't know. I don't know. Why?
You don't know?
I don't know.
All right. Does Pam know?
No?
I don't think it's the Jews. I would say that.
I think Egyptian.
Egyptians?
Yeah.
Okay.
Middle Eastern.
Why?
I'm just trying to settle a debate. I wasn't sure. I wasn't trying to refer to Google.
That's what I call
Try to wiki.
Huh?
Who invented hummus?
Try Wikipedia.
His girlfriend in the back row was
All right, buddy.
I gotta get to bed. I gotta read my cover letters.
All right, do your cover letters. Talk to you
Yo,
later.
he's actually right. He said Egyptians.
Of course he's right.
Okay. Here, stay on the phone while I answer. I'm going to settle it. As to where it truly comes from, no one can say for certain, though the earliest mention of the spread dates back to Egypt during the 13th century. The truth is, hummus has been made all over the areas for hundreds of years, a dish likely imported west from the chickpea-growing Arab countries to Greece. That's what it says on Google. So, yeah, they say 13th century
Yeah,
Egypt.
we called our Arab friend, and he said it was his people that made it. So we wanted to call a Jewish person and get his perspective, which was you.
Well, the Jewish guy got it right. It was the Egyptians.
Yeah, you weren't biased on it. All right, buddy. Talk to you later.
Later.
Shalom. All right, so it's settled. Hummus is a popular dip in Egypt where it's eaten with pita and frequently flavored with cumin and other spices, also known as
pita.
cumin. Hummus is
What do you eat with?
Fucking cumin.
Yeah, you don't need a fucking carrots.
Hummus is a common part
What'd you
of
say?
everyday meals in Israel
Get
and
an
is
airball?
made from ingredients. Yeah, that's how you speak properly.
Sound nuts.
Amen. All right, so it's time to wrap this show up.
Thanks for
And
subscribing to DNAP.
Fuck that old lady.
Fuck that. All right, so what's the out? So one thing we want to do is create an outro for this show. So let's rock that right now.
All right, so I'm gonna say, let's say thanks for subscribing to the DNAP, but we'd say a word.
Okay, and
Thanks.
I'm talking about drawing a line in the sand, dude. Across this line, you do not. Also, dude, Chinaman is not the preferred nomenclature.
okay, Walter. Sorry, go ahead.
You gonna take this shot?
No, I'm just sipping on. It's my little glass.
You want a little ice cube for the little glass?
Yo, imagine going out to like a
Look
bar.
how close that is. Look
with
how
a
close
bu-
that pushed in.
Here you go, snake charmer. Imagine going to like a bar with a bunch of big, like 300-pound hoagie, cheesesteak pounding slobs, stains all over their shirts. They're getting like 64-ounce fucking troughs of beer, just puzzling it down their face. And you're like, can I have a little shot of Judd? And they pour it for you, and you just sit there like that.
You go put the pinky up.
Yeah.
You guys having a good time? Everybody enjoying the sports venue?
They're like, yeah, it's great. How's that gin treating you? It's just fine.
Asian American, please. God damn it! I'm perfectly calm, dude. He died. He died, as so many young men of his generation before his time.
No one knows what the fuck this is.
That was a great scene. I have an actual story that's very similar to that scene where he spread Donnie's ashes over the ocean in La Jolla. When I did my dad's ashes at the Grand Canyon, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I camped just at the bottom
This is behind the scenes.
I camped just at the bottom of the
Our
mountain.
feet.
And then went up at 5:30 in the morning, Kev, just as the sun was coming up, the most beautiful serene thing. And I dumped the ashes.
That's
and
when you should have done it.
but they blew back and hit me in the face.
Did they? You
Yeah,
told me
just
that.
like in the fucking
You told
movie.
me that.
And I sat there and I was just like, you know what?
It's almost like your dad slapping you in the face one more time.
It's all right. I didn't mind it. I just kind of like sneezed it out and just kept trucking.
I was asking Brandon, what did he ever do with that van? The version van. Did he sell that?
He junked it. I think he gave that to the Purple Heart with like filled
'cause
with jars of piss, whatever the fuck he had in there. You know, our dad lived in a van for a very long time, which is ironic. There was one point, so Brandon and
So that's where I got the idea.
You always
from.
been fucking
Yeah.
with him in the van too.
Yeah, but remember when we were in Australia and I said to you, I was like, isn't it funny that like our dad lived in a van and now we're living in vans? And you were like, yeah, huh. Anyway, you got those sardines in the back of your van? Fuck that old lady.
Alright.
Yeah. All right, so let's wrap this up, guys. We're an hour and a half in the tube at this
You gotta
point.
bring your guitar next time so we can do our outro.
Yeah, so we'll save that for the next one.
And maracas and shit.
All right, so
I'll put some bottle caps inside of a bottle. We'll make
Do you
that.
still have those little beat things?
I'll bring some stuff for you guys to. I have the drum. I have the drum thing you can tap on.
We can just do a little.
You know that thing?
Little
Yeah,
snap.
I was talking about. I bought that with you.
Yeah,
So we can just-
you did.
Where
You
we get
did. Yeah, I got that, and I got the guitar, and I'll bring like a harmonica.
I'll make instruments. I told you I could put bottle caps in a bottle and a little shake.
So now I'm gonna have to move that ladder around to make room, but we'll get it in there. We'll have to fire up the van. With
Kev,
that
how
thing.
many snacks have you had? You're still chewing.
He's been chewing the whole
Dude, you got
episode.
fucking Hummus.
Yeah. Of course, the non-Jewish guy doesn't like hummus.
No, it's good. Just
It's
not with
Egyptian.
carrots.
It's not Jewish.
It's Middle Eastern, first of all.
We're going Egyptian.
It's Middle Eastern.
We're narrowing it
That's
down.
the Middle
Who the
East.
fuck do you think built Egypt?
Egyptians.
No, the Jews.
This guy.
The Arabs.
So,
Right? No?
I'm
The
not.
Greeks?
No,
No.
Kevin's right.
I'm right. 100%,
What'd you say?
motherfucker.
The Egyptians enslaved the Jews. Jews built the fucking pyramids, bro.
Yeah, but why?
You know how they got the
You know
pyramid?
that whole story about how they fled the desert,
There it is.
crossed the
That's
Red
close.
Sea,
It's
and went
close
back?
to the edge, bro.
That's all because, don't you know?
You know how they got the bricks to the pyramid to the pyramid?
Yeah.
How?
The Jews.
How'd they get them there? They're big. It's like moving bricks the size of cars.
Yeah, they did it. Hundreds of them.
How'd they do it, Brandon?
Do you know how they did
They
it?
just pulled them.
How'd they do it, Brandon?
You tell me.
I don't know.
Mr. The Egyptians enslaved the Jews.
Next.
History doesn't matter to some people because history has already happened. But history creates the present, and the present creates the future.
Now that's history.
100%.
Fuck that old lady.
And the Londoners make the gin.
History's always happening.
Yeah, it is.
That's history.
Yeah, look at our history right now. Look at our modern history. Look at our politics. Look at our fucking government. Look what these clowns are doing over here. Organic carrots
Alright,
and
you
shit.
stepped in the next week.
We live in a world where you have to pay more money
Like the
to
whole
eat
hummus is gonna fall off.
healthy.
It's gonna fall right on the carpet.
You pay more money to eat healthy.
Look at him looking
Yeah.
at it. You never-
Rude.
Oh, he just put his whole fucking pinky in it. Now I have to scoop that part out.
Yeah.
Give me the hummus.
That's the part that was in his butt last night.
Give me the hummus. I gotta find the pinky hole.
Brandon has always been and is
downward.
still the most OCD person I've ever met. That's just the way it is.
Let me mess them up, people will know.
There you go. Swirl. You should have put all your fingers in there. Just
my derms.
Just drill while you're looking.
It's not a big deal. It's just a finger. Who gives a shit?
It's your finger. Oh.
Yeah, really.
My hands are clean. Look how clean they are.
Dog piss on there.
Your feet stink, dude. Like I just got a whiff of them. They smell like straight corn chips and cheese.
Do they?
Come on, Kev. Anytime Kevin has black socks on, you know his feet reek.
What? These are brand
The worst is if Kevin has dress socks on. Clear the fucking room.
Oh,
when he gets
about
those thin nylon socks.
Dress socks are rough.
Just fucking roasted feet.
Dress socks are rough. Your feet don't smell?
No.
Wait, you
really.
not use them? You a girl?
I use
You got
I use
girl
my
socks
body.
on.
I use my body more than both of you
Those
guys.
your mom's socks.
No, these are my socks. They're Hanes.
They don't even fit you.
They're ankle socks.
They're below your ankle, bro.
It's because I got fucking size 14-inch feet and a 3-inch dick. Yeah, like, oh, well, you got really big feet, you got really big hands. You must have a big dick. I'm like, yeah, just stay tuned.
Nah, just big feet,
I'll
man.
show you what I'm working. No, I got a big dick. It's pretty big.
Stash it.
Not as big as that mic. Anyway, from the base. Here we go. All right, so we're let's wrap this up, guys. Come on.
Thanks for subscribing to the DNAPers.
Yeah, but seriously, episode 10 is a milestone for us. We got the 10. Now we got to get to...
This will probably be the last episode we ever do.
The next milestone will be 20, and then 100, and then 200, and we'll just keep going, you know, as long as we do this. As long
Who's
as
our
we
next
feel like we
guest?
want to do it. Kevin's friend, maybe.
Yeah, is he still interested?
Probably.
Yeah, it's weird how people are like, yeah, I'll do it, and then they're just like, yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Well, that was 2 of yours. What happened to it, Miss Dalai Lama?
Says I fake gagged on.
Oh, I haven't asked her. She'll do it.
Oh.
Miss Dalai Lama.
Catherine, her name is.
Who the fuck is Catherine?
She's a fucking collegiate scholar that's written like 20 books.
You think she'll
She's
handle
not
his
coming
feet?
on here. She's not
Kev, you're
coming.
gonna have to wash your feet for that
She's not
one.
coming on here. She's gonna listen to one episode and be like, no.
I'm not going to let her listen to this show. Her show will be a different kind of show. Because, look,
Well, we have to dress up.
no, we just go like this and we just say, hey, you know, tell us about your life. And we'll just sit there zoned out and drooling while she tells us how we're losers and she's got it all figured out.
Like, you want a little hummus?
We brought a tub of hummus and only has a couple streaks of finger runs through it.
All right, well, that's it, guys. Episode 10, even numbers in the book. 1 out.
All right. Okay, so that's it. We'll see you on episode 11 when we have a proper outro. And we will leave you with a little entertainment from Sir John Goodman.
In your wisdom, Lord, you took him. As you took so many bright, flowering young men at Quezon, at Londoc, at Hill 364. Whereas what we have here, a bunch of fig eaters wearing towels on their head trying to find reverse on a Soviet tank. This is not a worthy adversary.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
Am I wrong? I did not watch my buddies die face down in the muck so that this fucking strumpet, this fucking whore, could waltz around town. Look at our current situation with that camel fucker in Iraq. Lady, I got buddies who died face down in the muck so that you and I can enjoy this family restaurant. Fucking Nazis.
They were Nazis, dude?
Oh, come on, Donnie. They were threatening castration.
Uh-huh.
Are we going to split hairs here?
No.
Am I wrong? We're scattering the fucking ashes. But just because we're bereaved doesn't make us sad. You're the In-N-Out burger.
Those are good burgers, Walter.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.